E pa, dobro došli u prvi deo ili ti nastavak posle 20 godine. Hvala Bogu, pustili na kompjuter da možda se igram, to jest na PC. Ništa ne diramo ove dove, samo play. Hardcore, koji hardcore bre, normalno je, zajebi me s hardcore. Create a new... A warning, the game auto save. Dobro. Šta sam teo? Da. Ovo je posle drugog dela priča, mislim. A igrica je izašla pre 20 godina, ne može da izbace za PC 20 godina. Jer misle da je Sony, jebo Sony, u kurac Sony. Nastavljamo sa, naravno sa Johnom. Opa, sad ima i kola. Do skoro nisu bila kola ovdje, kako ja znam. John Marston. Silent Hill ne nastavljamo zato što me smara igrica mnogo, da razumeš. Ovo je remake-ovano, tako da bi trebalo malo bolje da izgleda nego Rockstar San Diego Production. Evo smo u Blackwater. Opet se vraćamo na piu piu, piu piu. Gdje idemo sad?
Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us.
Ne seri bre. Isto me zabava me nešto ovaj mikrofon, pa sam sad smanjio sa čim kako se sad čuje. Ja sam usrao sve na Until Dawn kad sam igrao. No dobro, nema veze. Popravljamo se bre iz dan u dan, sve bolje bolje.
Innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? It hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people
Jenny je u pravu, brate.
Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Da ćemo, gdje idemo, šta radimo uopšte? Očigledno da nije ista mapa.
Which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate, John's.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently.
Baba, mnogo sereš, brate.
And he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can.
Pa šta ste se onda udrvile tako ste pare? Pune ste ko brod i pare vam nisu bitne. Mrš usta vas jeve matora.
What you must remember remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the
Ja mislim da je igra
word.
decenije.
And
Red
the
Dead
word and
Redemption 2.
civilization, they are the same thing. They are the gifts. It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other, and who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny.
Ovo je
it is
ožiljak od Vuka,
confusing,
brate.
but
Iz
you
drugog
only
dela.
have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
John Marston. O, poprilično lepo radi. Ovo napravo u salon, da ćemo drugo. Marston.
You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from
Jake.
Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Idemo, brajde. Smaraš taj klavir, brate. Gde smo sad, ne znam. Da li smo i dalje u Ameriku ili ne.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail. I ain't so sure
Ne znam da
about
ovdje
that.
treba da idemo
Take
u
it easy
Meksiko.
until we're out of town. Ain't no point in causing a ruckus. Whoa there.
Pa što, ajde bre ovaj konj. Your move faster, tap. If you hold your horse will. A.
So it's Fort Mercy you want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking
Idemo,
nobody
ajde.
up to the
Opa,
fort
bato,
a long
ovo čekam da
time.
ide brzo.
Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I said, you ain't gonna find many folk around those parts these days.
Kog
Don't
starog
you do
prijatelja?
find about as sociable as an old street back to you. I mean, I ain't one to judge a
U stvari, ja
man by
znam
the
kog
company he
prijatelja.
keeps, but
Well,
Dača
we
traži.
ain't been friends for a long time.
are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Thieves Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hold up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all?
Ovi konji još malo brži od ovog voza, jevot.
Yeah, so it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I
Mevs
think I heard his
Station.
name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater fig bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
Rio
That's right.
Bravo. Gde me vodiš, brato? Ja samo znam da u ovoj priči treba da idem valjda u Meksiko, ili u New Mexico, ne znam da je tačno. Da tražimo Dača, da bi ga uhapsili, bla bla bla, dolazi... Menja se vreme i tako to, neće više da budu divljaci. Da će vidimo. Ej, Jao, jebao me da gledam ja pozadi. Opa, bato.
Listen, mister. This here is what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Matori, ne smaraj me. Ne plašim se od nikoga. Jao, kako me nervira kad hoda ovako sporo. Znači, tu je bandica neka. Ima li gazda? Bill! Ujebote, Billa traži, ja rekao Dača traži.
Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh.
Opa, bato.
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Pa prvo Bog stvorio sebe, pa onda drugi.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge. No more Dutch. And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Dobro.
Oh. PRETPLATITE.
Daj mu upucao, brate, stvarno ovaj. Toliko grešku, brate, možda napraviš. Toliko si bio dobar u prvi deo i sad napraviš ovakvu grešku. Nije on toliko bio daleko, on je bio malo bliže tamo nego ide. Koji sam ja pajser, jebote. Poslije toliko kriminala i svega ja padnem ovako glupo. New friends, old problems.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost you $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarland. Miss Bonnie McFarland.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarland.
Dobro.
Don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
Ajde bre. Zajebi me stoko. Join Bonnie. Mapa. Opa bato. Western Border States. Kje je 10. Ranč, McFlane ranč. Vidim šta ima tu, brate. Spring, Madonna, Rio Bravo, tu sam bio. Western Border State, to je verovatno na granicu sa Meksikom. O, ajmo. Nije mi bre ništa, gle kako trčim jebote.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle.
Walk with Bonnie. Bonnie and Clyde. Sva šteta što će Getaš stica da izađe na Sony. Ja moram da kupim Sony. I igricu koja će da košta verovatno $120, 110, 120, tako nešto. I da snimam preko Sonyja, što najviše mrzim da radim. Ajde, prođi, brate, prođi. Čekaj, ti hoći se prcaš sa mnom, da ideš sve u mene. Kako opuštujuća muzika.
To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase.
America.
That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished, bringing in all sorts of new folk like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Change is only good when it makes things better.
Gdje trčiš, brate, ti? Ovaj, brate, kao da ima nitro u dupe. Ovaj konj, čim pipneš on leti.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaints from me, Miss McFarland.
Hiću. Ajde bre, u kurac. Veži tog šugavog konja.
Are we going inside?
Pa hoćemo, nego čekaj malo.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, man.
Then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do.
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time.
Ti mene da učiš. Ja sam pljačkaš,
Come on,
ubica.
then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious.
Ma kako da ne.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team.
Ko bre sme da ne iđe.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Come on then, time to put that bloodlust of yours to good use. Nice shooting. That's it, kill those
Zečevi, brate. Ja sam mislio ljude će da ubijamo, zajebi me sa zečevi.
for the help. Them rabbits can be wily little critters. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
A, nemoj, molim te da mi naređuješ toliko. Šti ko se me bre, John Marston.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Damn coyotes are back! We can't afford to lose any more livestock. Kill them, Mr. Marston.
Ajde bre, trči bre sto konja, jebote. Gledi ga. Brate, mili. Beži bre, konjino jedna. Gle ovo, neće da potrči ovaj konj. Koji ti kurac bre, sine?
That'll work.
Ostavi bre kokošku. Ujedi ga uzo kokošku.
That coyote won't be back. Well, we got rid of the coyote.
Ma ajde bre, jedi bre, govna. Pa potrči jebem ti glupo konja retardiranog. Gledi ga.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
This is you, Mr. Marston.
Najde, nemoj da pričaš da sam to ja.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston.
Na ništa,
Makes me
bre.
kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Good night. Ajde bre, levi da spavaš. Dobro, nemoj mi to warning. Dobro jutro. Dobro, znači to je moja kuća. Brate, kad neće da potrči ovako ovde. Čekaj me tu, ajde. Gle ga. A ovdje je bitno da ovako hoće da potrči.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm good.
I'm well,
You?
Miss McFarland. Thank you.
All right, I'll show you how we ride around these parts. Easy now.
Yeah.
To meni nešto na meksikanski priča. Aman, zašto, brate? Ću izgubim zato što ovaj konj je retardiran. Gledaj ga. Vrate, što me nervira.
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
Gledaj ga. Pa koji ti je kurac, gle. O, brate, mili. Pa kako se trči sa ovog šugavog konja? Gledaj ga, pa prebaci ga u treću, mamu mu jebe mu pičku. Ma devra, ovo nema nigde bre, ljudi moji. Ja moram da stiskam ovo, a? Ma idi bre u kurac. Ma daj bre, brate. Ma idi, ovo nema nigde, brate. Kako ja nju da uvatim uopšte? Ne mogu...
On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1.
Evo, viš šta izlazi kad stiskaš? Neće tako da bude. Keyboard.
Go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland. You still think you're gonna win this, don't you?
Vi šta izlazi bre, jebale te trke da te jebale. Leona, brate, kako trči. Ajde, trči, jebem ti retardiranog konja. Evo, viš šta mi izlazi, brate, pa ne mogu... Kako miš ja tako da trčim? Jao! Jebem ti retardiranu igricu. Ko je stavi uopšte ovako? Ajde, Bože, pomozi mi. Ovo je, brate, nečuveno. Evo, vidiš? Ma ne seri, bre. Kraj, bre. Ne! Ujebote, prsti me bole od ovoga. Bem ti glupu trku da ti jebem i sve u pičku. Mrš, kurvo jedna. Meni nije bilo zanimljivo. Bem ti mater da ti jebem. Čekaj malo, John. Jebote, kurac. Ček da vidim. Da li uopšte ovaj OBS snima? Ako ne snima, jebat ćemo majku. Snima. Au. A čuje se, ja rekao šta je ovo, ne čuje se sad u igricu, čuje se.
Mr. Marston, how are you?
Ma, dobro sam u kurac.
Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on!
Opet ja da... Ju što mrzim da teram sad ove konje.
Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response.
Samo polako, momci.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
You're telling me? So who's looking after this farm of yours right now?
Uncle. Well, he's not my uncle, as far as I know. Just an old dog who's as lazy as a lizard on a hot day. Kind of fella laboring under the delusion that age brings wisdom.
Sounds like the perfect person to leave in charge of your entire livelihood.
We go way back, and I didn't have a lot of choice.
I'd be getting back there if I was you.
That's what I'm trying to do, miss.
Ovu kako divan pogled,
How
ovo.
well do you know New Austin?
I don't. We talked about coming down here many times, but never made it.
Who's we?
Me and the folks I used to work with. Yeah, New Austin. The last real outlaw country. Where the old ways still hold true. Do a man wrong, he'll shoot you for it. Do a man right? Well, he still may shoot you for it, but at least you have an idea of what's right and what's wrong there.
Dear, oh dear, Mr. Marston. What dreadful novel did you get that romanticized drivel out of? Those days are long gone, if they were ever here at all. According to Paul, those days were just people shooting each other because they lost at cards. We'll be lucky if our ranch survives another 5 years. Businessmen are the new cowboys.
Kako je ova vožnja, brate, usrana ovde? Dore, pa se sam zaustavio ovde.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you
Ne
right
znam,
now
vi
is
si
get
Red Dead
yourself
u New
to
Yorku.
Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
Ne, jate. I naravno ne možeš da trčeš po grad. Opa.
The whole town needs my expertise today.
Hey, partner.
I'm selling some good tonics if you need them. I'd pay good money on Marshall Johnson. If you have any night fevers, come back and see me.
A, pa ja nemam ništa para. Your cash 0.
Why, thank you.
Vidimo se, doktor. Ker. Mrane, ker.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take the stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Ne brini se ti, mačko. Dobro, to znam. Honor 50. Marshall Johnson. Doktor, bla bla bla, je... Brate, koliko treba da zoomiraš ti ovdje. Train, haha. Idemo kod Marshalla Johnsona, ajde. Nikako, mrš! To poker će da igramo, to je normalno da će igramo poker. Da udvostručimo pare koje imamo. Ajde, staću kupujem bre brate, ja samo što sam... Šta li ljudi radili u ovo vreme brate, gledaj, dosadno brate, nema nigde ništa.
Excuse me.
Hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you! And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
Nemoj da pljuješ, odvratan si, sine.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from
Chain
Fort Mercer.
company.
Fort Mercer? You them one of them Williamson boys?
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Oh, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Oh, no. Put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Izađe, onako
Yes,
si
sir, Mr.
retardiran.
Johnson, sir. And you? Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening.
Let's head over to the saloon.
Howdy. So who we looking for?
A bunch of two-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folks.
Čekaj sad, gledaj ovo. Gamepad. Jebote, gamepada te jebo. Sprint mora da vratim na ovaj shit, znači nikako ne mogu da se naviknem na
That's an
ovo.
interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
Kao opasna muzikica.
Is the dumb rat bastard now? Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Mount up, Marston. Walton's our man. He spotted you. Stay on him, boy. Can't lose that trail, boy. Catch up with me when you can.
Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law
I
works.
sad hoće da
Is that
trči konj.
right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walton's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from.
Kakvi su ovo putevi prokopani, nije moglo to dozgo da bude, a?
Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
I onako ne može da ga stignemo. Sad, znači radim s policiju.
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Hey, yeah, you, over here.
Marston, I got you covered. Move up to that wagon. Jesus wept. There's one behind the crate. Take him down.
You're outnumbered, Marshal.
I'll keep you the law. Maniac! Come on, Marston. I can't take them all.
Pa ja se čudim zašto ne mogu da...
I'd stand right there if I was you.
Nego ja se nisam ni sakrio.
Now move up to that crate. I'll cover you. Take that.
He should have stayed in our... You ain't
Sine nisam ja od juče, znaš.
Chump!
I'll keep you covered. There's another one behind the outhouse, boy.
Ajde.
Get behind that outhouse. Ain't sure we seen the last of them. Lead or rope. Make your choice.
Who's that woman you brought with you, Marshal? You know you're gonna die, right?
Just one left now. Try to take him alive. The days are over. It'll be trial and the rope for you.
Uvatili smo ga, bre, šta?
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
See you soon. Šta mo, ostavljaš me ovdje u sred ove nedođe, brate. Bar smo mogli zajedno da se vratimo. Mani plus 20, opa bato. Ej.
Let's go.
Da. My special pleasure. Marshall Johnson, Doctor's Office. Wasteland Property. Gdje je meni kuće kod ove? A što, kako da sad zabe... Aha, na enter. Neko se cepa ovamo. Znači 2 puta treba da kliknemo ovo. Neću da ga spasim, boli me kurac. Silan, dobro. Ma šta mi bre to izlazi bre? Treba 2 puta da stisnem da bi konj krenuo da trči. Uff, koliko sam se izdrvirao malo pre na onu misiju za džabe. Ne! Nisam teo, lele, ukrao sam ovo. Wanted bounty $20. Ma idi bre u kurac. Pa nisam hteo, brate, da ukradem ovo sranje, jebote. Hteo sam da me vozi ovaj. Ma ajde bre, beži u kurac. Ovi točkovi samo što ne ispadnu odavde. Ajde bre, prebacuj ga, gas. Idem da snimam tamo. Beži, get out of the way. Get out of my way. Get out of my way. Gas, 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 gas. Ne me zezaš, brate, kad ideš po ovo. Samo što ne otpadne, gle. Sad si ovi točkovi okreću ukrivo. Lele, sine, ovo se raspadne. Pay a bounty and hear from my crimes to repay. A beži bre, šta stojiš ispred mene koji pištolje? To pretpostavljam da je ovdje.
get those people off my back.
Pa samo što sam zaradio tih $20. Lele, brate, lele. Jebote kurac u usta. Dobro, jebote. Sve ću da iskršim ovo. Ništa ovdje da legnem da bi snimao i to je to. Dakle, to je to što se tiče ove prve epizode ovog uvoda. Like, share, subscribe i vidimo se u sljedećoj epizodi. Ćao.